Hey Aquarius, welcome back to my place. This is me, SA, and this is my place. Hope that you all are doing well. Eventually, something shall happen, okay? And this is coming right away, like something that was not happening, that was not taking place, shall happen for you, okay? And this is something that is go into that zone of like your own questions around particular situation, that why it's not happening, why it was not happening, and until now, and something is going to start happening for you. Now my own deck is here and we have another deck, of course. I've shuffled and everything, but you have this particular card and that I could see on top, not taking calls. Now this can go either way. Maybe you're not taking calls of someone and someone is so surprised, and rather I would say they're shocked that you're not taking calls, or something is happening around tables turning, which means that earlier you used to receive the calls and you are not receiving the calls when the call is going to happen, because it is going to happen, and they're saying within two. Now for some of you, this within two kind of energy could be within 2 days when you listen, and as per your timeline, of course, may or may not resonate with all of you at the same time. And someone is going to ask you, like via message or something, via any source, because of course you're not taking the call, they're going to ask you to take the call, to take my call, I want to talk to you, okay, within 2 days to 2 weeks, okay. This is the shortest time frame I can give you right now. I was about to do my like reading with hands and all that stuff, but I then just, I don't know, I just started recording. That's how I am. So if you want to donate to the channel, support the channel, you may do so via PayPal. GPay is there, that is Google Pay, and for people from India and all that, it's also, UPI ID is there. It's late at night when I'm sitting and recording, okay. um, Also, I want to share something, that I go with the calling wherever I want, whenever I want. I do the reading. I cannot force myself to sit somewhere because someone want that. Okay, it's just different. It's something different. I hope you people understand that, and it's different. It is about something here, also about my readings, of course. So, and also I'm on Instagram and I do post reels and everything. Okay. Now, for some of you, you're not taking the calls is a reason. It's a very solid reason. And the card that is attached with it, like was before even, I couldn't separate, is they just speak. They just speak. So you are not going to take someone's call or calls, or you're not taking someone's calls because this person does either one come around after a while, after rotating, after wandering, okay, with the free will, okay, because they don't want any complications or stuff like that. It's very difficult for you to understand, or you figured out someone. um for you it is ASAP. To be honest, it is ASAP, as soon as possible. You figured someone out very soon, okay, very soon. I don't know your very soon is what, but I do feel it's very soon, okay. And you figured out, they just speak. They don't do anything, and that is the reason that you're not going to take the call, or you're not taking the call. Okay, I'm hearing someone is always involved in um, some miscellaneous stuffs, okay, and you just don't understand what this person is up to because they don't talk sense. This is what is coming right away. Look, I am in the middle of the night actually. I don't think it's like 12 right now. No, it's not, but it's just before we hit 12, okay. It's before, okay. So let me take this particular deck right now. From last 9 days, you people are in a doubtful situation where you're finding some kind of, you know what, in front of me it's like a purpose word written, which is very interesting because there is, it's my box is there, and inside there is something, a box again, box inside a box of something, and it's written purpose, which is very interesting because it's like peekaboo happening from inside of my box. So there is purpose, literally there is some purpose, you'll figure out. The other word I'm seeing is purpose, clarity, clarity. And the third word I'm seeing here is journey, journey. Do you see this? That there's going to be some clarity on this journey, and this is for the purpose, or however you want to interchange it and place these words and see. If someone is not taking your calls, or you have started doing this, is why, because they just speak, and then you might be figuring out something here. It's very interesting. Or we're going to use this particular deck here, and you have the bottom energy is 9 of Wands. Very interesting. Why? Because you have so much, does that make sense, like a word coped, like you have like literally handled some rude stuff, okay? You have done so far so much so well. Look at this lady, this young lady, this brave lady, this lady with a maybe in her mind, and you know, came out of the so many, wounds and stuff like that, and heartbreaks and experiences and disappointments, that still she is crisp. She's not wandering away with stuff, and she's happy with whatever she is with, okay? She is very confident because there's this very big move on your part, okay? Which could be the big decision, uh, anything, but very specific, connected with your particular person possible. This could be with a particular not taking calls kind of energy. Okay, so I shuffled. Okay, before settling, of course, I did it, and then I went away, and then I came back, and then I settled and I started recording. And then you have Aquarius, the World card, new chapter. That is it. That's it. Like a new chapter. I'm hearing magazine, and I'm hearing new magazine. So something is about magazine, something that you're starting, something that is going to be wow. I can hear that someone either wanting to, or someone is entering in your life cycle, okay? Like, of course, if you are interested, go ahead and talk. Or of course, if it's coming, if you wanna, if you have interest, I mean to say, so go ahead and talk, okay? So there is this word coming, and it does mean even, all right, it does mean even closure, of course. You're closing the chapter, whichever it is. It's not necessary only romantic, but whatever is important. Look at this, the entry of this girl, woman, however you want to say. She is entering in a new, on a new platform, stage, chapter, crossing the portal, but there is something starting, okay? So the world is a, I feel like it's a new chapter. And even before, when I saw this card, I heard dear, like the way we write dear diary, it's like dear journey, dear page. Okay, we want to see what is coming. I do feel with this particular energy, there's a new cycle happening, and this new cycle could be not just as an individual where you're entering whatever you're doing, it's also about someone wanting to talk, someone wanting to enter. And the reason is, it's because I feel like there is some kind of communication coming. What exactly that is, you're going to know about it, but because that's why it's in the phase of maybe right now. Okay, but there is something coming through. Okay, let me see. Like you have just suddenly stopped something in order to start something, in order to. When you are not ready, they arrive. That is your message. When you are not ready, when you are not ready, they arrive. Okay? When you are not ready, and it has nothing to do with any kind of strength or courage or confidence. It has to do something with when you're not ready, you're on the go, and you're just moving in your life. And you know what, whoever is coming is going to be kind hearted, caring, someone who is going to be, I think, officially, mentally, officially in mind, ready to what they're saying, to what they want to do. Okay, there's communication coming, and your guard's gonna be up because the way we say cuz. Okay, there's new chapter, new cycle happening, definitely, I can guarantee you that. But the thing is, strength could be Leo. Okay, could be Aquarius, could be Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, of course, and strength Leo. But I do feel it has to do something with infinity. And the reason is, you know what, there's an infinity sign over here as well, but there's another infinity pendant I saw today, which is like a double, some kind of confirmation. It's very mysterious, and I have to share it. Look, I want to say insane. It's insane. Because you know what? She is wearing a heart locket. And today, this is the third time I'm seeing this kind of locket, because today I received my birthday box from my sister, and she made some jewelry for me, and one of them was, of course, I chose it, but it reached to me today, so she made it by herself. She did send me heart locket. Okay, full pendant. Okay, full. I'm gonna wear that in my readings ahead, but I wanted to share that. And also I was um, eating chips, chips, and inside, from inside the pack, the what I grabbed, actually, I'm sorry for this, but what I grabbed, and they were all scattered on some place, and I found heart shaped chips, exact heart shaped, exact. I took picture of that as well. So yes, so you have strength. I do feel that someone is going to, it's going to be a combination of courage and kindness. Okay, that's all I can tell you right now. So this is what is starting. So what is coming for Aquarius? I haven't asked as of now, but there's going to be a great beginning for you. Great beginning for you. That's all I'm hearing. Great beginning. And because it's going to be the great beginning, you have to choose wisely. Yeah, I'm looking at the card. Okay, you have to choose wisely. Like you're like in the phase of like whether you are female or male listening to me, you're like, okay, bring it on. Also, you're not getting convinced easily. It's like the negotiation with you, whether it's work or love, it's going to be hard. You're going to be a hard negotiator. You're going to be not settling for what is being shown to you. Rather, you're going to see what exactly being offered to you, like this and not like that. And then you're going to see that, oh, right, you've become on this journey like this. You're well prepared, but you're also ready. Okay, so you need and you should be seeing someone who is very confident. And you might have dealt with some people, And it's not in the first go that you come to know about them, who were confusing as hell. You have two cards. We're going to see it together. Yes, okay. First card first. Ten of Swords. You know what they're saying? Even if it calls, it's like a no return. That's what I heard. Okay. Eh, you are not going to return to someone's talks, and you are not going to return to old versions of patterns, and you're not going to be, what should I say? We all being stupid at times in our life while dealing with people. We all being emotionally stupid. Why? Because we are so much concerned and we are so much emotional for them that we land in their life again and again. You see this? Some messages will come. Now it's saying that you need not to look back to the past or to the person who's sending you messages. Maybe that's why table's turning and you're not taking the calls, the one who was only speaking. But rather you are looking forward for the new communication or new messages. Just look at this. They're saying, they're trying to convey you that Ten of Swords is not coming reversed, not coming straight, I'm sorry. It came reversed, which means in one way, do not get trapped, okay? Another, do not fall for the pattern. Do not fall for just people who speak, who are not there to take your calls, who are not there, okay, at all to be with you in the times when you needed them the most. Some people who just walk through you in order to never acknowledge something that is like, it's like you're trying to pretend that it's ended, but it's not exactly. But then again, it's saying that do not fall for the repeat telecast or pattern. Now it's also telling me to look forward and not look back. And I don't know whether the what is the literal meaning or what is the term says, what is book saying. I don't go for that. Okay. So I do connect on a psychic note, and for me it is saying that there's going to be a beginning of something beautiful in your life because you're looking ahead. Okay, no matter what the position of the cards is, and I don't care. Okay, I literally don't care. So you have the Hierophant. I'm going to give you a message anyhow, but it's also with this card. So could be Taurus. Look, someone presented themselves in a very laughing kind of laughter kind person, but the problem was that they never committed, that whatever they said, it was never the truth or something like that. Okay, so the problem is that someone is going to try to get back your attention in the coming time. Okay, in 2 days to 2 weeks. Don't fall for that. That's a suggestion. If you want to take it, that is a warning. That is to be alert. Okay, someone who could not promise anything. Okay, they just speak kind of energy. You need to walk through that. Okay, I have something to ask from this because there's definitely a new chapter beginning, and that new chapter, I'm sorry, that new chapter can begin only when you don't fall for that laughter. You do not fall for that. Someone made joke of your feelings back then. Someone made a joke, and the way they talked was not at all fruitful. It was not at all good. Okay, so what they're trying to say, and they made you confused. They were putting you in this. That's why I was telling you that you took a step back from something. So you can take this energy as two cards at a time. So you can take this energy as in the present scenario, you're you figured this person out, and then you can actually hear their laughter, hear their things, hear their insincerity. Like, I don't know how, but you are making yourself disciplined in a way that you don't walk on that pathway. Okay, you don't. What is coming in future? for Aquariuses. Definitely you're turning the tables, like you're not at all there. Okay, look at this. You're not at all there. You are not at all there. Wherever you were, look at the laughter. Look, the moment you decided to walk away, things from the past, they cannot catch you. You're making a very strong move. And some things will follow you, even if you move. They will follow you mentally and sometimes via messages or calls from the past. You need not to go that way. Okay? So you have Nine of Pentacles. This is where you are heading. Financial independence, freedom from things. Those were, it was like a blockage for you. Okay? Nine of Pentacles is a very soothing aura where you are entering. Nobody can curse this peace that you owe and that you own. And this is your something that you've gained your experience and you become more wise and all that stuff. But Nine of Pentacles is you being free. But I also see there is something that someone you're going to talk to. There's going to be option, but there's going to be not exactly option kind of, but choosing. Like there's going to be a better choice. Okay? What did you see? You're going to let go of control issues, whether it's relationship, life, or some stuff coming out of deception. You saw it. You saw the deception. There is going to be very heavy attraction. Someone is attracted to you. Someone is attracted to you, and very soon is your card. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Something is going to happen, though it's not coming out, though. But, oh yes. Forgiving and learning. Flirt, someone, it's not coming out though, but you're going to be very happy talking to someone who is going to be around your territory. Someone would love to reconcile with you, but please be careful about whatever happened. It wasn't good. Please don't go that way. Okay. Okay, so you have this particular card. Calling in your soulmate. This flipped. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. I do feel this is your next soulmate. I don't know how, why, what is happening in this particular card. Magic is happening. But this is going to be the happiest time in coming days. So stay happy, take care, and good luck. Bye.